back to my channel. I hope you all are enjoying my videos, my cooking, my, getting down doing my thing. As we all know, the holidays are approaching very quickly. Transparency, I'm a little bit late, but it is what it is. I'm gonna do dessert, some a little bit old fashioned, some a little bit more traditional, super easy to make. I had a few people, I posted on my Facebook, asking people's opinion on what they want, whether they want, a homemade crust or a store-bought crust for a peach cobbler. Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the peach cobbler, and it was pretty much 50-50. So I'm gonna do a real easy crust on this one, real simple crust. Got a few ways I could make a crust, but I'm gonna do something real simple today for you, make it easier. Anybody with wrist problems or finger problems or whatever whatever issues may be, it's gonna be super easy. And also, if you are diabetic, borderline diabetic, please don't eat this. Just make it for your grandkids, make it for your kids, make it for them, those parts. But please don't eat this. This is extremely sweet. It's got a nice amount of sugar in it. Be honest with you, you sitting there, doing your thing or whatnot. You on the couch, talking about that smell good or whatnot. Then you go decide you want to get you a little small cup, and you mess around and eat half of the thing. Now you sitting up there wishing you hadn't done it. So please don't mess with this. It's a super sweet dish, but it's a favorite. But I ain't about to talk you to death. Let's go ahead and let's get to it. All right, like I said, I'll make it real simple, super short, real, very easy for anyone to, check out and whatnot. As you can see, I got my ingredients laid out here, already prepped and everything. I got 2 cups of flour. I got 2 cups of sugar plus 1 cup of sugar, which is actually going in the peaches. When I get that cooking, I have 8 tablespoons of butter, a tablespoon of cornstarch for a cornstarch slurry. I'm going to make it a little thicker, but that is totally up to you if you want to make that thick or keep it thin. I also have baking powder. That's 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I got cinnamon. Use as much or as little as you would like of the cinnamon. I also have some kosher salt. I have vanilla extract, which is 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. I have right here 1.5 cups of milk, 4 cups of peaches, plus the juice from the peaches. I got brown sugar for the top and fresh nutmeg. Invest in fresh nutmeg. Tastes better. You will be able to tell the difference, between ground and fresh. But there we go, and let's get started. All right, let's get started into a cold sauce pot. I'm gonna crank this up on medium high, and I'm going to add my 4 cups of peaches right in there. Also, what I'm going to do is add maybe a cup of the juice. Also, I'm going to add my 1 cup of sugar. Then I'm going to add maybe a tablespoon of my cinnamon. I'm going to do a pinch or 2, roughly a quarter teaspoon of salt. And I am going to add my 8 tablespoons of butter. All right, as you can see, everything's coming together very beautifully. The butter is melting down. Personally, that is a little too thin for my taste, but me being who I am, I know how to thicken it up. See that little cinnamon all over it. So right now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grate some nutmeg right into this. Definitely lost it. That wasn't supposed to happen. So yeah, one thing y'all don't know about the infamous one is that I'm clumsy. So, yep, but I got a whole new nutmeg right here. I'm just grating it down. Just get a stir and go ahead and let that come up to a boil. While that's going, what you want to do is take you another 8 tablespoons or a stick of butter. And you want to get that in a preheated 350 degree oven, just until that butter is completely melted, and you'll see why. So as you can see, it has come up to a boil. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my cornstarch slurry in there. And again, as you can see, I got my tiny whisk going on right here. You know, it's perfect for these little bowls, you know. So I'm gonna just go ahead, get that in there. Yep. And if you could smell this right now, it's unbelievable. All that sugar done melted down, that butter done melted down. You got that cinnamon going on, you got that nutmeg going on. Alright, so at this point I'm gonna crank my heat off. And you wanna sit this to the side. You wanna let this cool off a little bit. Don't throw it in the fridge, you know. Just let it come down to room temp a little bit. You don't want it to be extremely too hot, you know, in my opinion. So let's get that started. While everything's cooling down, you got your butter inside your pan, melting down in the oven right now. So this is a good time to get that batter going. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my couple of cups of flour right there. I'm gonna go ahead and add my sugar over there. Also, I am going to add my baking powder. That's going in there like that. And I like to go ahead and whisk this all together before I add my wet ingredients. Just to make sure everything is in there pretty even, you know, evenly distributed. Got my salt going on. That 1/4 teaspoon. Got my milk. My vanilla extract. Is the reason why I pretty much made a double batch of batter for the crust. So that's what I mean by right in between pancake and waffle consistency. Not too thin, not too thick. Make sure you get all that off the sides. Even if you can smell this batter right now. Yo. Might catch somebody trying to drink this batter, you know. But it's all good. That'll be a tight do, but you know, it's all good. So the point is to get everything off the sides. You want to get every bit of flour, baking powder, vanilla, salt. You want to get all that in there evenly. So let's get this. I'm about to go ahead and let's put everything together right now. Yep, it's about that time. So that's what we got going on here. Put this in first. Let's do it how I really want to do it in the first place. Yep. Just like that. Kind of mix that butter in a little bit with that batter. And then we're gonna take these peaches. We're going right in there. Oh. Smell that cinnamon. Smell that nutmeg. Oh yeah. You remember when the grandma used to put these together? Then the great grandmas. Ooh-wee. Let's get all that in there. Look at that. Look at that. Then we're gonna go with the rest of that batter. And we just gonna go around there. Get all that out of there. No batter left behind. All batters matter. Oh, I almost don't want to put this in the oven, but you got to. I want to taste it now. You know. So then after that, get that brown sugar. Spray it on top of there. Some cinnamon on top of that. And just a couple of more sprinkles of salt. Literally. The pinchiest pinch you can imagine. I'm gonna go ahead and cover this very loosely with some foil. Not tight, very loose. And this is going into a preheated 350 degree oven. I'm gonna let this go for 40 to 45 minutes. Peace. Yo, I'm about to go ahead and pull this joint out the oven. Light. Oh, I don't even know what to say right now. All that brown sugar done done caramelized on top of that. Oh, that's what you want to hear. That's how you know you got a good crust. Soft on the inside, crunchy on the outside. Let this sit. As tempting as that is to take a fork and put it in there, do not. Let that sit. Give it about 10, 15, 20 minutes, please. If I was you, I would leave the house. So you know for sure that you won't stick your fingers in there. Oh yeah. Ooh. So after letting that cool down, we'll settle for a little bit. I'm about to give me a piece. Yep. Good old fashioned piece. I don't know if I want to go for the corner. I don't know. Go for the middle. I'm gonna give me a little. Ooh. Ooh. The way this just slide. Oh yeah, just slides in there like that. I'm gonna just get this just a little. Ooh, I don't even know what to say. About to go ahead and give me a big dog fork. You know what I'm saying? Look, you ain't making these facial expressions. You ain't do it right. You ain't smelling what I'm smelling. You ain't do it right. I'm about to cry a little bit. Yo. That crust, that peach. Oh. All right. Listen, I'm about to cut this video off. It will be a mukbang, man. Yo. If you stuck, lost for words like me, you did it right. I can't even speak. Peace out.